Good day, grade 12 students. How are you today? I hope you are doing great. Shah Assad Rizvi once said, "If movements were a spark, every dancer would desire to light up in flames." And I believe that we really need to spark ourselves to dance, to enable ourselves to be physically fit, especially in this pandemic. Today, we will be learning and executing a Visayan folk dance as part of the application in our previous lesson about folk dancing. The dance we will be learning is called Tiklos. Before we will execute this dance, I want you to observe the video that I will be flashing on the screen. And as you observe, take note on how the actions are executed, the costumes worn, and how the dancers interpret the dance. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the busy presentation of Tiklos. What do you think about the dance? Is it easy or difficult? Well, I guess you can learn the dance easily if we will know its basics. Let's start with its roots. For centuries, Tiklos has been a very important factor in the social life of the peasants in lately Philippines. Tiklos refers to a group of peasants who agree to work for each other one day each week to clear the forest, prepare the soil for planting, or to do any job on the farm, digging the earth for wells, moving a nipo hut to a new location, or even building a house. All these jobs are done for free. Of course, the grateful benefactors would offer drinks and food, but it's not always expected. The peasants cooperate for the social and economic progress of their community. At noontime, the people gather to eat lunch and to rest. During this resting period, Tiklos music will be played, and the peasants then dance the Tiklos. Tiklos was first introduced on 1967 at the University of the Pacific Folk Dance Camp by Bernard T. Pedere, who was the lead male dancer and dance consultant of the Leyte Filipiniana Folk Dance Group, which on 1966 toured the United States. What do you think about the history of Tiklos? Were you able to learn how the dance began and how it was performed by the people? Speaking of the basics in learning the Tiklos, let's start with a costume. The costumes for the Tiklos dance are not elaborate as some costumes. Males generally wear long pants and a long loose shirt. Many times they are barefooted. The ladies wear long skirts and long sleeve peasant type blouse. A wrap, much like an apron, is worn over the skirt. For the formation, partners stand opposite each other about 6 feet apart. When facing an audience, girls stand at the right side of the boys. Throughout the dance, unless otherwise directed, boys' hands in open fist with knuckles on hips. Girls' arms down at side, fingers holding skirts. For the music, it uses 2/4 time signature. Basic counting would be 1, 2 to a measure. This is the music of Tiklos. So the counting would be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 in 8 measures. You can also count in order, provided the timing must be considered. For the steps and stylings, the Tiklos dance uses the common steps. And there are 3 common steps in the dance itself. We have change step, heel and toe, change step, and galope. Now, let us familiarize these steps before performing the different Tiklos dance figures.
Change step. To perform change step, start by stepping right foot forward, count 1. Close left to right, count end. Step right again forward, count 2. Hold, count end. Now perform change steps on the other side of the foot. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Heel and toe change step. Start by placing your right heel diagonally forward to right, facing and bending upper body slightly toward upturned toe, count 1. Point right toe diagonally backward, straightening body and facing forward, count 2. Then do change steps, counts 1 and 2, and 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1 and 2 and. Gallop. To perform gallop, step sideward to the right, count 1. Quickly close left to right, count R. Repeat action, counts 2 and R.
After learning the basic dance steps used in Tiklos, it's time for us to know its basic figures.
Figure 1. Heel and toe change. Starting with the right foot, dance to heel and toe change steps forward. Counting 1, 2, 1 and 2 and. Do it in the other side. Counting 1, 2, 1 and 2 and. Dance 2 change step in place, sideward right and sideward left. Counting 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Starting with the right foot, move backward 4 steps to original place. Counting 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Figure 2. Rock and gallop. Rock forward onto right foot racing. Left foot sharply behind calf of right leg. Knee bent and turned out slightly, count 1. Rock backward left, count 2. Move sideward right with 3 gallop steps, counts 1, 2, 1. Step right sideward, count 2. Beginning left, repeat rock step in 2 measures. Moving sideward left, repeat 3 gallop steps, counts 1, 2, step left foot sideward, count 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Figure 3. Clap, change, and turn. Starting with your right foot, dance a change step sideward to your right, counts 1 and 2. Hop on right simultaneously, raising left knee in front and swinging left foot obliquely backwards across right knee, count 1. Hop on right and swing left foot obliquely left forward, strengthening left knee, count 2. Beginning left, repeat action of measures 1 and 2, figure 3. Beginning right, do a step turn right in place, counts 1 and 2. Point left toe forward, count 1. Point left to beside right toe, count 2. Beginning left and turning left, repeat action of measures 5 and 6. Through this figure, clap hands in front of chest, clap 3 times, counts 1 and 2, clap 2 times, counts 1 and 2. 1 and 2, 1, 2, 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 1 and 2, 1. Figure 4. Touch and jump. Starting with your right foot, touch right toe forward, knee straight, count 1. Step right beside left, count 2. Repeat touch and step with left. Jump onto both feet crossing right in front of left, count 1. Jump crossing left in front of right, count 2. Jump crossing right in front of left, count 1. Jump crossing right to left, count 2. Beginning left, repeat action of measures 1, 4. Figure 4. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
What do you think about the Tiklos dance? I guess learning Tiklos is not that hard at all. You really are a fast learner. At this point, you will demonstrate again the Tiklos dance. You can ask the help of the family member to perform this dance with you. Record yourself and your partner dancing the Tiklos. You can improvise a costume available in your home. For your performance, it will be graded based on the following criteria: choreography and artistry in presentation, execution and mastery of steps, characterization and behavior during performance. Send the recording to me by uploading it to the Google Drive. Link will be sent to your group chat later. Your videos will be graded accordingly. We will set a meeting for the feedbacking and the results of your performance. For now, enjoy and perform Tiklos dance. This is Mr. Justin O. Baguio, your PN Health teacher, saying, keep safe and be active always amidst this pandemic, and see you again next meeting. Goodbye.